questions on the video you saw just now? In the last few minutes, there are two things on which I have something to say. One is that the continuation passage of that story, which in the video you saw me showing just one page for 10 seconds, in which you cannot read any of the lines properly. You did not get the question in your mind that what is the use of showing something so fast which I cannot read also. Make note that at the time of giving that lecture, I knew that the lecture is going to be video recorded, and that video was what was going to be uploaded, which people could see. And that means that those frozen screens that I was showing, I knew that the participant who will be accessing, who is not sitting in my class necessarily, who will be accessing the video through internet, he can stop that at that point and see it as much time as he needs to understand it and then proceed. That means that this 33-minute video was not necessarily to be seen over 33 minutes. Wherever you need time to think and process that in your mind, try to get the result, try to get the answer on your own and then match with the given result. So, all that time you can spend after halting it at that point. Okay. And that is what you people also can see, you people also can do. That is, whatever was scrolled so quickly, which you could not follow here at that pace, you can always later use the link and see there and try to grasp the thing. For that matter, some of you would like to know what happened in the story. At the end, what does Supriya really say in Hindi as well as in English, with that step by step process of breaking up? That whole thing you can see. This is one thing. Second is the assignment 3 that was shown there, that will not be your assignment 3. Okay. That was the assignment 3 which was given when we were running the course in that round. So, this time you will get something else as an assignment 3. Okay. Assignment 1 due on 8 January is over. Now, it is assignment 2 in your hand, which is due on 15th January, and this assignment 3, which will be new assignment 3 for you, not this old one, will be uploaded on 15th and it will be due on 22nd. Okay. And another thing that I am telling towards the end of the lecture that you saw in the video, and that is, I was telling that today we do not have enough time to conduct the tutorial session, etc., etc. But in this round we have enough time to conduct the tutorial session, so we will do that. Okay. And in the tutorial session, what was supposed to be done, that is written here. One is expression practice on continuation passage, which I showed over quick scrolls, and the other was practice of words of the present families. So, in EPP teaching scheme, we say that after teaching a large bunch of words, we should have a practice of those words in meaning and sentences over several rounds. Okay. And last round, when we were conducting the course in the NPTEL, the sessions were limited to 30 minutes, and typically we could show only samples of what the practice session should be. Okay. But here in these are actually tutorial sessions which we are now conducting over Saturdays and Sundays. So, we have much more time compared to that in order to conduct the practice sessions, and that is why we are going to do that. But those who are teachers, they should make note that even utilizing this Saturday, Sunday, that whatever amount of practice sessions we can conduct, even that is actually not enough. We are restricting ourselves to that much practice only because our participants are typically adults who do not have unlimited amount of time. But actual required practice is much more than that. Okay. So, make note that whatever we are going to cover over 10 sessions, that means 10 weeks, can be given one full year in a class in school. Okay. And essentially the amount of English that we are trying to teach over 10 months, for teaching that much amount of English, the child actually, the teacher actually has 10 years with the student. Okay. So, fine. So, we will have this practice session. Yes, I will ask you to write a few words on the board and make some sentences on the board. Okay. And then I will ask the audience whether they have any comments on those sentences. Is that okay? Tax, not tax, tax. Tax, which you give from out of your income a little bit, the government takes as tax. Income tax, sales tax. And when you need to wipe anything off the board, you can use the duster. Anyway, tax, T-A-X. Pact, clash. Pact, P-A-C-T. Clash, clash. Good. Out of these 5 words, take any one of your choice and make a sentence. There is a clash in the course timing. Something more you are going to put? Okay. That's it? At the end you want to give a full stop or something like that? And in I you want to put a dot? Clash in. That is in, right? So you want to put a dot for the I? Do you want to put? Yeah, okay, it's there already, fine. So, and his sentence is, there is a clash in the course's timing. Is that okay? Audience? No? Course timings. Okay, now this will be accepted. Okay, but somebody can suggest even better. There is a clash in the timing of the courses. That is also a possibility. Okay. Now take the duster and rub it off, and we will call somebody else. Art. Beautiful handwriting. Bark. Good. Farm. Farm. Farm nahi, farm. Farm, yes. FARM. अब डस्टर से मिटाइए. Right? Part. Spark. SPARK. Good. You see, she is writing so good cursive. Okay. You know the meaning of all these words?
Art means drawing.
Art means?
Picture.
Kala. Art means color. ब्रेक नहीं, ये बार्क है। बार्क का मतलब क्या है? भूखना। और क्या मतलब है? पेड़ की छाल, करेक्ट। फार्म, खेत या वैसे चीज़ों को भी फार्म बोलते हैं जहाँ की गेहूं नहीं उपजता है बल्कि अंडे उपजते हैं, उसको भी फार्म कहते हैं। ठीक है, गायें पाली जाती हैं। पार्ट मतलब हिस्सा, और भी मतलब होते हैं, स्पार्क, चिंगारी, करेक्ट। ओके, सो इन पांचों में से आपके पसंदीदा वर्ड से आप एक सेंटेंस बना दीजिए। चलेगा सेंटेंस? नहीं चलेगा? क्या किया जाए इसका? पता नहीं वो क्या कहना चाहती हैं। आप क्या कहना क्या चाहती थी ये बताइए। क्या आप कहना चाह रही थी? कुत्ते भौंक रहे हैं या रहे थे? कुत्ता भौंक रहा है। अब बताइए क्या होना चाहिए? द डॉग इज बार्किंग। पहले ए मिटा दीजिए और बार्क को बार्किंग बना दीजिए। ऐसा लोगों ने कहा है, ये ठीक है। द डॉग इज बार्किंग, द डॉग इज बार्किंग, कुत्ता भौंक रहा है। ठीक है, मिटा दीजिए। बेग, लेट, वेट, सही है। मेल्ट, 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 ठीक है। आइस मेल्ट एट लोअर टेम्परेचर, मेल्ट्स, ठीक है। और कुछ नहीं, डिपेंड्स क्या कहना चाहती हैं। जैसे कि दूसरी कोई चीज़, जैसे कि लोहा जो है वो एक टेम्परेचर पे मेल्ट करता है, मैंने बताया। तो उनको कहना है कि बर्फ़ जो है वो मुकाबले में कम टेम्परेचर पे पिघल जाता है, परफेक्टली फाइन। लेकिन फिर भी एक शब्द मैं बीच में जोड़ना चाहूँगा, एट ए लोअर टेम्परेचर। अब चलेगा? बर्फ़ मुकाबले में कम टेम्परेचर पे पिघल जाता है। सारी चीज़ें मिटा दीजिए। ओके, इंक, यस, ऑल स्मॉल लेटर्स, राइट, ऑल स्मॉल लेटर्स। इंक, डिप, डिप, मिक्स, टिन, पिक, इसमें से किसी भी वर्ड से एक सेंटेंस बना दीजिए। सुनीता हैज़ टू पिक हर चिल्ड्रन फ्रॉम स्कूल एट 3 PM। चलिए एक द लगा दीजिए, लोग कह रहे हैं। सुनीता हैज़ टू पिक हर चिल्ड्रन फ्रॉम द स्कूल एट 3 PM, ठीक है, चल जाएगा, ठीक है। पिक हर चिल्ड्रन आप भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन शायद ये भी ठीक है। ठीक है, मिटा दीजिए। ऑड, jot, small letter, right, all small letter. Jot, I said, not jet, jot, J-O-T. Correct. Bond, toss, toss, spot. Okay. Now make a sentence with any of the words. Everything is fine? No? The T in there and to should be small letters. Yeah, correct, and there also. And what else? The W in the beginning should be capital letter. Okay. First class. When you toss a coin, there are only two possible outcomes. Is the sentence all right? Sentence is all right or wrong? If somebody thinks that there is something wrong, he should tell. The sentence is okay. Beautiful sentence. Good. Bud. 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 B-U-D. Small letters लिखिए ना. Do you know the meaning of this word? Bud. Bud मतलब क्या होता है? कली. Yes. फूल खिलने के पहले जिस हालत में रहता है उसको कहते हैं कली. Okay. हम. Yes. हम मतलब जानते हैं? क्या होता है हम मतलब? HUM हम. गुनगुनाना. ठीक है. रब. आर उतना फैला के दिखता है. हाँ. ड्रम. Just. Okay. So out of these 5, make a sentence with anyone. Okay. If I have an emergency, I will give you a missed call. Good. Okay, rub it off. So, teachers attending our program to understand how you should teach your class, the prescription is that you need to do this exercise with your students endlessly. Okay? So, we could only spend so much time that we picked up half a dozen words from each of the language family, word families. Okay? But you should try to do as much as possible on this and include the rest of the class in framing those sentences, improving those sentences and trying to get different variations on those sentences and so on.